All right, so I'm getting ready to cook with Jacquelyn Jones this morning from the Solfood Collective kitchen here in Perrysburg. I'm in your kitchen.
You're in my kitchen.
Yay! I'm so excited. And this morning we're actually talking about Thanksgiving. It is coming up, and it's like, what do you serve for the folks in your family who are vegan?
Yeah.
There are options.
So many options.
Yeah.
We'll get into little substitutes you can do, but if you want something just really good and healthy, make a shepherd's pie. It's good. You get the potatoes, you get the kind of graviness with the pie filling. It's really yummy.
Okay, so it's vegan, so what are we using instead of ground beef here?
Lentils.
Lentils.
Okay. Yeah. Black lentils actually have 26 grams of protein per cup, so they're the most.
Fill you up.
Yeah, have the most protein of all the lentils.
Okay.
And we have a no chicken stock that tastes exactly like chicken stock. You won't even know. And then of course we have our mirepoix, which is celery, onions, and carrots.
Okay, the veggies that everybody, you know, and then the peas, of course, that everybody
peas.
You have to have in your shepherd's pie. Okay, so we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. What do I need to do?
Go down here. I got some butter already in the pan, so go ahead and dump your mirepoix in there. And then give it a nice stir. Okay. Get that out there. And then the butter I used here, this is a great substitute for those cooking for any vegetarians or vegans. The Earth Balance, I love this. It's a great butter substitute.
Okay.
So you just want to give that a little stir.
All right.
You'll cook that for about 5 to 7 minutes until the onions become translucent.
All right.
And then, for time's sake, we're just going to keep going.
Sure.
We're going to add some garlic.
All right. Gotta have the garlic.
You gotta have the garlic. So put your garlic in there.
Smells good.
I know. There's nothing like the smell of mirepoix. It's the best.
Smells
and then
delicious.
You're gonna add your herbs. You have thyme, rosemary, sage, salt, and pepper.
All right.
So we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle that in there.
Okay.
You can obviously use fresh herbs, or if you just want to use dried herbs, either one.
It smells like Thanksgiving.
It smells like Thanksgiving. I know. It's the best. But these herbs are really great for vitamin C, for digestive health, for brain health. Okay. So herbs are really, really, really good for you.
Yum.
So go ahead and kind of spread that around and then create like a little well in the center. Okay. So this will be about 5 to 7 minutes in is when you would do this process here. All right. And we're going to add...
Looks like some flour here.
We're going to add some flour. Feel free to sub gluten-free. Okay. And you just add 3 tablespoons of flour. And now I want you to take the whisk. All right. And whisk it around in there. I'll take that spoon for you. And whisk that around. And kind of coat the veggies with it. This is going to really get the vegetables coated and help thicken the sauce. All right.
Ah, I see. So you mix it in with the vegetables to help with it once you pour the broth in.
Exactly. That way.
I've probably been doing that wrong.
Yeah, that way when you pour the broth in, you don't have floaters of flour that come to the top.
How about that? Okay, wow.
So this is a no chicken stock. So go ahead and whisk that in there. Okay. Whisk that around.
And how much is that? That use like a cup?
So you start with a cup. Okay. And then you're going to whisk that around, and you'll see very quickly that that is going to thicken.
It thickens up, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So keep whisking that together.
So this, it almost looks like kind of a stuffing, to be honest. I know that there's no breadcrumbs in it, but...
And you kind of see like a little gravy in there. Yeah. And now we're going to add...
The lentils.
Your lentils.
So these are cooked already, right?
These are cooked. You're going to pre-cook. It's all on the
instructions.
The recipe, yeah. Okay, you're going to add your lentils, and you're going to add your peas. Okay. Okay, mix that in there.
All right.
And then you're going to add another cup to a cup and a half of gravy.
All right.
I'm sorry, of gravy.
Broth.
I'm looking at that thinking that looks like good gravy. Of broth.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to reserve some just in case.
All right.
And then
we let this sit for a bit?
Get that, mix that all together. You're going to let that simmer.
All right.
And once that thickens, it doesn't take too long, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
All right.
Once that gets nice and thick, we'll go ahead and assemble it.
All right.
And crank it up on high so that way that happens for us sooner than later, and then we'll assemble everything.
But in the meantime, we want to talk about, you know, some of the alternative options that are out there for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I was looking at these earlier and was just like, oh wow, of course. Some really interesting items that you could pick up for that, you know, person in your family or if for yourself.
I love this turkey roast by Gardein. It's so good. It's so spot on.
So it's like a loaf, and it's stuffed.
And it's stuffed. It actually comes with gravy packs.
Okay. And this is vegan.
This is vegan.
Look at that. And then you slice it up.
Loaf. You bake it. I think it's 75 minutes. You slice it up. You can also roast vegetables with it, just like you would prepare a turkey. You can do the same thing. It's a really, really good substitute. It does have gluten. It does have soy. So if you have people with those restrictions.
And this is kind of a specialty too. You know, don't eat it every day, okay?
No. Even at the holidays. And then this is that no chicken broth I was telling you about. It's organic. I'm telling you,
Lots
it's
of flavor,
a great substitute.
Your lentils.
Here's the lentils. Black lentils, like I said, 26 grams of protein, and they keep their shape, so they're perfect for a shepherd's pie. But you could also use a green lentil.
Okay.
It still keeps its shape. I recommend the black. The green lentil is an option.
These right here I'm looking at.
Yes. So if you're going
for your candied yams,
the candied yams, do the Dandy's marshmallows. They are a great marshmallow substitute. They're vegan, of course, and they're so good. Sometimes for a snack, I'm bad. I'll get a handful of nuts, some chocolate chips, and eat some marshmallows.
No, that's okay. It's all right. You're allowed.
And then you can make your own gravy. Use the no chicken stock and use this better than bouillon. They have a vegetable one. They have a sauteed onion. They have a mushroom flavor. Mix that in like a teaspoon with your stock. Add some cashews. Boil it for 10 minutes. Throw it in a blender. You have a delicious gravy.
Very good.
And then this, of course, is the butter that I recommend using. And when you're making mashed potatoes for vegans, use the chicken stock instead of milk, and use the vegan butter.
Keeping an eye on this over here.
Yeah.
Very great. Very good. Okay, so we want to assemble this
here. We can assemble this. Okay.
This is a big pan.
That's a big pan, and it's really heavy. So
so you need 2 hands for it.
Let me help you with this. Okay. So in a perfect world, this is going to be nice and thick for you. It actually looks really good because we crimped it up.
Spoon. All right.
So go ahead and scoop that in here. You're going to scoop your filling in.
Okay, and then we put the mashed potatoes on top, like a shepherd's pie.
This actually makes 6 cups of filling. I have on the recipe that it serves 4, but I mean, I'm a really big eater, but I mean, you could honestly serve 6 people with this recipe.
Now, I got to try it here.
Yes.
You have TV magic happening.
I have TV magic happening. Let's do this. Let me sprinkle a little bit of chives on top for you. Okay. I can't wait for you to try this.
I'm excited. We eat a lot of shepherd's pie in our house, so I'm really excited to see what the lentils are like. All right, I'm going to take a bite here, and we got the recipe for you on our website, of course, and check out Jacquelyn's website as well.
Solfoodcollective.com. I actually have the shepherd's pie on the Thanksgiving menu. It's up, accepting pre-orders, so
order now. Delicious. I love it.
You love it?
All right, we're back right after this. Lots of flavor this.